All right, let's see. Let's go live quick. And let's see who's here. Not really much happening in the markets today. Not really much happening. So I just wanted to talk about another project that we obviously have a ton of discussions on. First Like, thank you for. I saw that you were a first like in DJ Trev's uh, live stream. I think it was the other day. It might have been yesterday, and that was great. Or the first viewer, first commenter, first like, all that stuff. I appreciate you, Richard. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, MIT YT. I guess that last YT might be YouTube. MIT YouTube, like the real MIT. Let me make sure audio is okay. Audio does look like it's fine. So how are things going today? I really didn't know what title to put for today. To tell you the truth, I do want to talk about the CRO, but I also want to talk about the entire market. I mean, we can just talk about how the market is flip-flopping and everything there, but not really much news, not really much, many things that are happening right now. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Apestronaut. I appreciate you being here. Guys, if you could, as soon as you get in here, hit the like button. Hey, Matt, do you have any feelings towards Polkadot? I do have a slight bit of feelings towards Polkadot. For some reason, I put them in the same category when I was looking at Matic. I see them as a great opportunity. Polkadot, where it currently stands price-wise and where it was at its all-time highs versus also including the major potential, within that position. Sorry, this is bothering me. I feel as though Polkadot definitely shows a lot of potential for growth if you're looking at it for an investment. I think a lot of things that we're looking at in the market, I think people try and flood with, what will the use be today? But we also look at like what will the use be, you know, um, 3 years from now, like long term, or 2 years, when people are saying, um, this is when we're seeing this utility run, this utility bull run. But right now, I think with Polkadot, I think it has a ton of potential. I don't know whether it's like a 4x return, but let me go ahead and look at just some information from the last year. So yeah, the last year shows a $32 price versus the $5 price that we're at now. So we definitely see a little bit of potential there investment wise. I can't say that I hate it. I can't say that it's my best position overall, but it definitely has potential. Good morning. What's going on? Not much. Just another day. Pulse Chain airdropping free copies of all ERC20s and ETH NFTs. Interesting. Thank you for following, Frank Bachelor. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Let's talk Hex. I don't really want to talk Hex. What do you have to talk about with Hex? What's your opinion on it? Sideways trading continuing for how long? That's a good question. Everybody wants to know how long this consolidation is going to happen for. Some people strongly believe that we're going to see a new bottom that's created for Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other plays. I mean, if FTX crashes and, if FTX goes bankrupt and BlockFi and, Voyager and all that bad news that's happening, and you see these at certain levels, I think these are the lowest lows that you're probably going to, or those are the lowest lows that you're probably going to see. However, it all depends what happens to other exchanges, right? If other exchanges decide to do the same thing, then if some other exchanges decide to do the same thing, we probably will see a little bit more of a decrease. But I don't see other exchanges doing that. Other huge exchanges doing that. Sideways trading, continue. Read that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Matt. How about Kava? I realize a lot of places have a huge APY with it. That may not be the best situation. Usually when things have a huge APY, it means that there's a ton of dilution potential within it. So currently you're looking at the total supply of 342 million, and the current supply, everything is introduced there. However, you have a max supply that is unlimited. Currently, the volume is at 390% increase today, up to $110 million. The current market cap is at about a $300 million market cap. So if we look at the potential where it was over the last, let's say, year, we've seen this at $5 versus where it's at $80 or 80 cents. But let's see if there was some form of dilution. Typically, when you see a higher APY, very high APY, that means that there is some form of dilution there. And, they're trying to make up for that dilution. There's definitely a lot of scenarios where that does happen. But I want to look at, not go to the markets. It is available in a lot of markets, but I want to go to the overview and look at all history. So this has been up to a level of about $8 in all history, $8.70. Let's look at where the market cap was. So the market cap wasn't even at its highest point when it comes to being at the highest price point. This means that there is dilution here, seeing this point, which is April 27th as the highest point, right? April 27th here as the highest point in market cap, up to $1 billion market cap, means that they added a ton of coins from here to here. To see how big of an impact that is and how low of a price that is, that's at a $5 price versus an $8 price, and you're currently seeing a market cap to where it's at a $700 or $800 million market cap versus a $1 billion market cap. So be careful with that. It looks like they continue to add coins to it. So even though you are seeing, let's say, a lower price down here, you're still seeing this up at a sort of a higher price there because of the coins that they are added. So just be careful with something like that. It looks like something where 100% of the supply is out there. Probably still does have potential, because where you're looking at it now, you can easily see this get back to a level of a, let's see, 3x return here, back up to, let's say somewhere around $3. And $3 would be a $1 billion market cap, which again would be, let's see, somewhere around $3 would be a $1 billion market cap. And obviously that would be compared to where this price was $5, so it would be a lot lower of a price. So meaning they did have some more dilution that happened in there. So dilution is normal. Things inflate. Question is, who benefits? Dilution is normal. It's become normal because a lot of coins do it. But it doesn't have to be every single position that's out there. There are a lot like OMG that has 100% of the supply out there, no dilution associated with it. You can look at, technically now Terra Classic, the way they're minting, they're burning off coins, but they're also minting coins that are burned, half of those. So there's definitely projects out there that don't have steady dilution. And the issue with this, with Kava, is the fact that dilution for this comes out of an unlimited supply versus dilution being at a fixed supply. When things have dilution and you see developers that get coins, you see certain people that get coins, that's an okay situation, right? It's not horrible. It has a limited supply, but all of that supply is going to be introduced. So you have a time frame to where you can wait it out and wait for it to be heavily diluted, and then you can jump into it. Now, with a max supply being unlimited like this, that's where you struggle. because now you can continue to add more and more and more coins to the overall supply, which decreases the overall price potential. So you're right in a way. I'm not sure about Doge in the next bull run. Um, the stage is changing, and new winners will rise from the ashes. So, in my opinion, I think Dogecoin will always be around here. I think it will be a strong position, even though it does not have a use case. But when it comes to a utility bull run in the next bull run, you may be right, because it's going to be more based on what you can utilize that crypto with and for. So when you're looking at things like ADA, you have use cases, Ethereum, you have use cases, BNB, you have use cases, Bitcoin. I mean, for me, not so much, but it still leads the market, so it still will have its place. Um, but it's going to be that bull run for utility, and I think you're sort of right. But it all depends on what they do with Dogecoin and if there is utility there. You know. Good morning. Great time of the day to. I don't know what that means. Um, Good morning, Matt. How are you doing? Love the streams. I'm doing pretty good. Um, I'm able to upload a couple of videos, on other channels. Um, I was uploading some reaction videos. I'm uploading some NFA videos. Also uploading golf videos, which the shorts videos are getting a little bit of traction even without pushing it. So yeah, it's going pretty good, and I'm gonna continue to upload more golf content because I do love playing golf, and I don't even know if I'm going to. Um, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to. Uh, Play golf today. I want to play golf today. It's like 53 degrees. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. I feel like 53 degrees is not that cold. I just don't know if it's windy or not. Um, so I want to record like some sort of golf video. You know what would be great? Um, if I bring my phone tripod and I go live on the golf channel, that would be fun. That would be really, really fun. I always wanted to do that, but the problem is that since I'm out at the golf course, there's not going to be like much reception from what I understand, being out in the middle of the golf course. But that should be fun if I would do that. So I probably would record like maybe a couple of videos and then the last few holes. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. As long as I create my content beforehand. So if I get off of here at 8:30, and ooh, sorry, if I get off here at 8:30 and I record all the videos that I need to record, upload the videos I need to upload, and then get finished by maybe let's say if I can push it really really hard there, then I can get out there and play some golf. That's nice weather as long as it's not too windy. I wish we still had 50-degree weather. That's about 15 degrees here. Wait, wait, it's about 15 degrees. That's cold. That's very cold. I just looked up what you said. I don't even know what that means. Wait, what did you say? Um, what are we talking about here? How do you even say that? Populate. Hmm. That's how I thought you would say it, but got it. if you guys aren't minting Zen tokens on a 365-day mint segment, you will regret it in a year from now, especially since minting is relatively free. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked into that, but if you can get free crypto coins, I've always wanted to see like the the process of like mining and go through the process of mining, but then I was like, Matt, could you please look at Jasmy? Circulating supply has been updated. Has it? Holy cow. So they added all of the supply? Because it was at like what, 10, 20% or something? So Jasmy Coin is now with 93% of the overall supply that is out there, 4 billion left in the total supply, which means that from here on out, if you would invest into Jasmy, all of the circulating supply is there. So you're not going to see major dilution that happens, which is really, really good. I've been trying to tell you guys about this for weeks now. About Jasmy? Or you're talking about Zen token? Oh, you're talking about Zen. Hopefully I said that right. CRO to what? Yeah, CRO to you can see it from the thumbnail. It's a level of like $1 to $5. I believe in between there, which is a pretty broad, you know, range of numbers, especially where CRO is. But I definitely believe that CRO can go a lot higher depending on what happens with burns. However, burns are not really just looking at the utility and looking at the future based on what we have seen. I would say $1, $2 are easy to get to. So I believe that $1 is sort of guaranteed in my opinion. Um, but anyways, Jasmy currently with 46 billion of the supply out there. You can see the volume at 32 million, which may be an opportunity now. This may be an opportunity because you're looking at $173 million market cap. Whether the fully diluted market cap is at $186 million market cap currently. We have seen this all the way up to a high. Let's check the market cap here. We've seen this up to a high market cap of 1.2 billion. So where it currently stands at 173, this creates a little bit of opportunity. So now I'll start to look into Jasmy as maybe a play. This is what I tend to do is I'll look at a position, see if it's heavily diluted. If it does get dilution within it and has a max supply, I'll wait for a lot of that supply to be introduced. And then when that supply is introduced, I will look to make an investment within that position. So now Jasmy is looking like a position that I could potentially invest into at 0.003 and getting all the way back up to maybe a high of multiple cents. They say Jasmy is a scam. Really? I haven't looked into the actual detail behind the use case or potential use case. Who is saying Jasmy is a scam? I'm a delusional invested in this scam. I mean, if you're investing in a position, circulating supply increased from 4 billion to 45 billion. Thus, the coin will now go to 0.0001. I sold Jasmy, and I think to and will think to buy it at 0.00001. The issue that you have there again is that there was heavy dilution, and if people didn't see this, I knew this would be a problem. I don't know if it is a scamish coin. I really don't know. Thumbnails are gold. Well, I try. Um, I don't know if it is a scamish coin because I haven't looked into a lot of the details that I've seen behind the scenes. I haven't seen anything scammy about it besides the introduction of supply. I mean, that's inevitable. You're going to see that. So yeah, it's definitely something that we would need to look into a little bit more. But all I know is that if I see a position, so the first thing I look at is the dilution potential. I don't really look into many other things. I did look into some other parts of it, obviously looking at where the price was, the history, but no matter what, none of that matters because of the fact that there was so much supply that is left on the table, and we're waiting for that to be introduced. So now that that supply is introduced, now I can look into it a little bit more in order to say whether this is something that could be legit, you know? And I mean, it's on um, Binance, it's on multiple markets. So typically, actual scam coins are not on this many markets. Um, However, the reason why they're probably calling it a scam is because it fell so much. There's always someone saying everything is a scam. Come with proof or shut up. That's one way of putting it. Yeah. I would like to hear that verbally. That would be hilarious. I can picture it now though. That's funny. But yeah, you're right. Everything apparently has some sort of scam quality to it. If somebody loses money, automatically it's a scam. Um, and that's where I'm like, all right, well, it fell so much, and the reason why it fell is because of what I've been saying for this past, I don't know, 10, 12 months. I've been telling people that the dilution in Jasmy every time they ask me is going to be catastrophic. It's going to be a lot of um, addition. I don't know how to word that. A lot of adding coins there, and it wouldn't be good. Um, how's Pidgey Inu doing? Is it a scam? I'm done with Inus. Don't with proposal 10983 for Terra Luna Classic. With proposal 10983 having passed, sending 50% of 0.2% burn tax to the community pool. Does that mean that we're down to 0.1% burn rate now? Yes. And we're also, so we're at a 0.1% burn rate essentially. But you're still risking your 0.2% with different things, um, uh, different things that you sell. However, you're also looking at the exchanges that are at the 0.1% and could potentially introduce the 0.2%. But I don't believe that that's a thing anymore. With this 10983, and I want to put out a tweet later. With the 10983 that's happening, I don't believe that CEXs will introduce the burn tax. Uh, and Contain a slow typer. I used to be faster at typing, and I wouldn't look down as much, but now I don't know where any keys are. So it's a little weird. Just a little bit. It can also be a video idea. Sometimes you just gotta get video ideas from things here. Yo. I also need an NFA investing video, which yesterday I did a video on the new Ledger stacks that's supposed to come out in March. Um, Spoiler alert, I bought one or pre-ordered one. The reason being is because I'm going to take some of my cryptocurrency and I'm going to put it there long term. Other cryptocurrency is going to be more short term. So whenever we see that bull run happening, there's going to be a certain portion that I do not sell. Like Ethereum, I might only sell one as it gets back up to the amount that I put into it, 1 or 2, and then leaving 3 in there, holding Ethereum for a longer period of time because I believe Ethereum has a lot more potential. And the same thing goes for Terra Luna Classic. I don't know what you can add to that ledger, but if I can, I will definitely save $1 million for the long term there. And I mean the extreme long term. Something that I do not touch at all to see what it will be in a matter of 5 to 10 years or whatever. That's my plan in some of those, and just leaving it aside so that I do not touch it. Jasmy going to be huge, 100% worth investing. We will see. It does run on and off, so it plays just not long term, I would say. I don't know what you're talking about. Huge Lunic to $1 tomorrow. We did it. Would love if that was true. I bought Lunic at a cheap level and followed it heavy with yourself and Happy Crypto. But I think it might be time for us to get rid of it, all or most of it in the next pump. I mean, that's totally up to you. That is totally up to you. I definitely have levels to where I want to sell certain coins. I would love to see get to some of the levels that I will make my second or technically fourth sell at, because I did make sells from where I was at the bottom, the really low bottom, where I bought 63 million for like $40 and gained 70,000% at the high. But I did sell about $6,000. Obviously now I'm down to like 4,000, like 800 or something in realized gains because I put more back in there. Good morning, Matt. My goal is to reach 100K Cronos. I got 16K so far. That's a good goal. I've been thinking about that because right now I think I'm at 70, 75. I keep saying that I'm going to move the ones that I have over in crypto.com over to this platform over there, over to the DeFi wallet, but I have not moved it. But I have about 70 to 75,000. So I'm like 25,000 away, which is not insane, especially at these price levels. I feel like there's so much potential for growth there. I have a Nano Ledger S Plus. Why get this new Star Ledger or Stacks? So it's just more of a digital version, kind of like a small smartphone, or like if you had, let's say, what are those called? That you put your cup on. Jesus, why can't I think of the name? You put your cup on them. Not a cup holder. I don't know what the hell it's called. Those little squares that you put your damn cup on, and why can't I think of like normal things that I have around the house? I have it like all around the house, and I can't I can't think of it. Somebody help me. A toaster, a coaster. Someone said a toaster. Coaster. There we go. Everybody help me. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's probably gonna be like a good like 2 minutes of that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for helping me out. Someone put toaster. I mean, it's one letter away. I understand. But yeah, it's kind of like a little coaster, a stackable coaster, but like electronic for your crypto. So I mean, it looks cool. So I'm pre-ordering one. I'm gonna do an unboxing either here or on my NFA channel, probably the NFA channel, and that will be in March. Hopefully, that channel has, I don't know, like 30,000 subscribers or something, 20, 30,000 subscribers. Currently, it's at that 15,000 level. I would love to have it at the higher levels of subscribers. but make that more generic about news, doing random things about news, not just focusing on one position, but talking about things that are happening in the crypto market. Things, not only the crypto market, but also the stock market. There could be so much there. I'm surprised you pulled the trigger so quick. Um, yeah, I realized that it's also a business write-off buying that product, because I'm using it in a video, I'm using it for content. So I pulled the trigger with that, and I was thinking about that channel, and I was like, the direction that I can go with that channel. There's definitely different things that I can talk about there, and it's a broad topic. It's not just something that's related to crypto. I can talk about so many other things on that channel if I wanted to. We use napkins, not bougie enough for coasters. What? They're like, I don't even know how much they are. They're like what, $5 for like a pack of 4 or something? I don't know. Maybe. Or you could just get pieces of wood. Like what I've seen people do is they actually create their own coasters, which is pretty cool. I would not have any time to do that. I used to do a ton of house projects, and now I only do house projects when I need to, like if I need to fix something. Off topic, but you have a good voice. You'd be great at reading audiobooks. Well, you wouldn't think that if you understood or saw me read anything, because I see words that are like in the middle of the paragraph before I see words that are in the beginning of the paragraph. It's like my eyes see everything first, and then um, my brain reacts. So, sort of dyslexic here, sort of. I wouldn't say completely dyslexic, but when it comes to numbers and words and everything there, it's just not the best situation. Um, but yeah, I mean, my voice, yes, probably would be good at reading audiobooks. But when it comes to people like it took him, they're gonna be like, it took him 7 hours to read one chapter. It's like, what's going on with this guy? It's like, my audiobooks would just, you would have to put ads in between because it would be so long. Can I ask you something? What percentage of your audience is in the green in the past year? I have a feeling you may give a bad answer to this question. What percentage of my audience is in the green? Um, so I would say it depends on what positions you're talking about, because people come in to my live streams and join my channel after they already have they already have invested with other people. I can tell you that it's not a day trading channel. It is a swing trading and um, also long term investing channel. So how many people are in the green long term? Probably not many, especially in this down market. I could tell you for me, I'm like very close to break even when it comes to crypto, because of the fact that, well, from where I started, I'm definitely up. But if we're talking about in the last year, I'm definitely down from where I was. When we're talking about the last 2 years, I'm up from where I started. Um, but where you look at what people get out of this is understanding the potential out of the buying at these times of the market. So there are a ton of people that are down um, significantly from where they started to invest in crypto, and I'm showing this time in the market as being a point to where a lot of people will panic and not buy or sell everything and become make sure that all of those investments that they made are now in the red, and they're going to stay in the red because they're realized, right? You don't ever lose um until you actually sell. I'm overall very green. I've seen this cold storage wallet called Arculus. Have you heard of it? I have not. What does it do? I understand what it does, but like, what does it look like? Is it something different? Uh, Arculus key card, the more secure crypto and NFT cold storage hardware wallet, the safer way to store Bitcoin. What does it look like? So it's like a credit card that links. Yeah, so this is a card that links to your smartphone. So I don't know about this. So this is basically a cold storage wallet to where you still have an application to see how much you have on there. It brings a feature of the digital asset security. It brings you a key storage solution featuring a close range encrypted NFT or NFC connected or connection and three-factor authentication, vault security achieved through metal card and seamless app experience. Safely store your cryptocurrency and NFTs offline with premium security services or features. So this is something that still uses something. I mean, it's digitally, but it's like your you're still storing it with like an application from what I see. You have an app, you have the metal card, and it's still basically like you're investing with a regular like wallet. Um like you have a virtual wallet, but with something like a ledger, it's a different story to where it's like you have that storage over here. It's not anything that's really digital. Until you like obviously everything's digital there, but it's not something that you can physically uh, see there. I may be talking, out of the side of my mouth here because I don't know everything about ledgers, but I will know everything about ledgers soon. Um, but it's definitely different. I would like to go through a comparison between the two, which they do have a comparison breakdown between both of those versus yeah. So there's a bunch of different comparisons, but I would like to see how others compare it. See how we compare. Boom. Um, yeah, we'll have to check out all this stuff and do more reviews on ledgers and everything there because I on the other channel I have so much free reign. I could do stuff on crypto, I could do stuff on stocks, I could do stuff on credit cards, everything, right? I used to talk about credit cards a lot over here, um, and I do like credit cards. And I just recently had an issue with American Express to where they clawed back my points again. This is the second time that they've clawed back my points. First time was when I had the gold card. I got the introduced for the gold card. It was like 50,000 points. Didn't get the 50,000 points. And then now it was 100,000 points to which they clawed that back. So where's my thing here? Uh, I'm in the red, but I'm sending Matt a 10.99 for the super chats, so I'm good. I appreciate the super chats, Richard. I really do. Thank you. Arculus looks cool, but I'd rather have a new ledger to be honest. The new ledger to be honest, I think Ledger has them beat with the new stacks. Yeah, I mean the creator of the iPod, created this. The only downfall to Oculus with Oculus, it didn't let you store all your crypto. You're probably trying to say Arculus. They didn't let you store all your crypto. Oh, see, that's a problem. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Wait, it was the worst of times. Nothing beats Grid Plus Lattice 1 cold storage, to be honest. Who just put Coaster now? That was like 20 minutes ago. Anyone that didn't take profit on the way up will be in the red now at the bottom of the mountain. I hear you. Misleading, though. You're not storing anything but your seed phrase, right? Coins never leave the blockchain. Don't get it. Wait, what don't you get about it? The ledgers? That phrase is access to the coins on the chain. New to crypto, obviously exchanges charge you withdrawing crypto, but do DeFi wallets charge you also when you transfer them into them? So they're not charging you when you transfer into them. No, they're charging you for the transfer out. So if you transfer from, say, a exchange to a wallet, right? That wallet is not going to charge you for receiving the coins. You'll be fine receiving the coins unless that chain, the chain that you're trading on, the position that you're trading on within within their project, they say whether you get a percentage off of that. So if like a coin has a burn tax or something, then you'll see a percentage come out with that transfer, and transfer in. But in most cases, and I would say no, you're not seeing a transfer or a fee for receiving the coins. But as you're trading on that chain that you're trading on, whether it's the Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum chain or whatever, then you will have a fee associated with it as you make another transfer from the wallet to wherever. Ow, my knee is like back of my knee. I need to go and like work out or go play some golf, walk around a little bit. Coins are not stored on a ledger. Coins are never leave the blockchain. Wait. So that's interesting. I believe you're right. It does not leave the chain. It's stored on this. It's stored on your ledger, but it does not leave the chain at the same time. That makes sense. Good morning, Matt. Just sold my Lunic bag. No longer interested. I hear you. There are some people that will give up on plays, and I understand because these are the worst times that we can see with cryptocurrency. I wouldn't say that that's the right move. I think if you have profit, you may want to take your profit. You can do that, or take some of your profit. But getting out of the position entirely, especially in down times, is not, in my opinion, not the right thing to do. I totally understand why you did it, though. Matt, can you make a video on how to use Ledger later on? You would explain it very well, I believe. So yeah, I can definitely do that. I just have to. I would say I shouldn't speak on just a standard ledger right now because I haven't ever used one, but I would love to research it, and I can't wait till I get the ledger stacks, and I will unbox it, review it, give you all the details. I'll make a video that I can edit, and hopefully have, by that time I'll have an overhead arm with a camera pointing down, so I can unbox it, show you all the different details and all that stuff there. I've tripled down on Lunic myself. On a completely different topic, Kucoin. Kucoin it's the best for trading. It's easy. I'm having problems with Coinbase keeping on getting kicked off. Gotta wait days to get back on. Terrible. I've never had that issue. getting kicked off and then waiting days to get back on. Yeah, I've never had to do that. I wish I could take some profits, but I can't do anything with my crypto because it's on Voyager. See, yeah, that sucks because I don't know. There's like no saving. Oh, well, I mean Voyager probably, but it's still like a long shot, right? Okay, so when it makes no sense to me, I just read that you store your coins on cold storage, you could still be hacked. Yeah. So you could still be hacked, but people have to have they still have to have your keys. This camera view is great. Is it? Is it great? We're just like chatting here. Maybe we should like talk about what we came here to talk about. Why CRO dumping? We came here to really talk about CRO and the potential of where that can go. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. I've been rhyming a lot lately. I'm a lyrical genius. Um, are you still bullish on Lunatics token? Yes, I'm still bullish on Lunatics token. I haven't made a video about them because I haven't really seen a lot of a crazy amount of news. I would love to see, different things that are happening, but it's the bottom of the crypto market, right? A lot of things are, a lot of projects are struggling to see a lot of movement and a lot of hype behind it. And I don't think this is the right time. Jesus, sorry. The right time to introduce new exchanges or anything like that. Matthew, what do you think about CoffeeZilla's video about the entire SBF situation? So I wanted to do a reaction video to CoffeeZilla's video. He's like apparently got SBF to admit to fraud, but I haven't watched it yet. I started watching it and then I got interrupted. It's a 20-minute video, so those type of videos I struggle with being able to watch the whole thing, especially with the kids and the family, and getting sidetracked completely into doing something different, whether it's like cleaning the house or something, anything. Um, but I would like to watch it and react to it, which probably will be my next reaction video. Um, so if you want my reaction and my opinion to that, make sure you go over to my reaction channel, and we will get that. So let me step in CoffeeZilla. And we're going to that there. And yeah, it's a 23-minute video. So it's definitely going to be something that I have. I want to kind of skip to wherever that timestamp is, as he said, watch the first 15 seconds, and he said something about timestamp at like 8 minutes, which means it'll make it a shorter video. But I don't know if we need to watch everything that has happened within that. But it's crazy the way that he's finessing his way into there to be able to have that conversation with Sam Bankman-Fried about all this stuff. Still praying my 10,000 XRPs at 45 cents, and my 10,000 XLM make me wealthy one day. Love your page. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. XLM is at 10 cents. It, it's possible. I know I've seen a couple of videos saying XRP is going to go to zero. Geez, I don't believe that's the case. XRP has some strength. We just don't know. I'm not sure what's happening with the lawsuit and everything, if that's completely final. I know Coinbase was in their corner last time I checked, even though Coinbase hasn't listed them. So it's definitely something that we have to think about and kind of cross our fingers to hope things go our way. Let me charge this phone. I don't want this to die. If it dies, then I won't be able to go live with this phone on the golf course. If I decide to go on the golf course, I just don't know. I have to record some videos. The problem is this reaction video is probably going to take a long time to record. So let me this here. Yeah. And then we have an NFA video that I haven't figured out what that video would be. No. All right, we got 174 people here, guys. If you could hit the like button, we have less than 100 likes. So if you really could hit that like button and get this over 100 likes, 120 likes, that would be great. Let's talk about Cronos. I believe Cronos will reach 10 cents in the next bull run peak. You believe it will reach 10 cents? I can tell you that, or sorry, not 10 cents, $10. So for Cronos, let me show you my screen. For Cronos, it's definitely a difficult situation whether we get to a way higher position. What's great is we are seeing that the circulating supply has been updated. We're sitting at a smooth 25 billion flat, like no more, no less. And I don't know how much is in max supply. It seems like max supply is still at that 30 billion. But in order to see some of those levels, in order to see $10, in order to see $5, you have to have another burn that they've done, or another burn like they've done in the past. For levels like $1 or $2 or all the way up to $4, we can expect, that to get up there. Andrew Tate, I love you. Why do you even have that name and that picture? Because you're not the real Andrew Tate. And I also, don't like Andrew Tate. I can tell you there's things that I agree with everybody with, and there's some things that he says that I think I just did a video on Andrew Tate talking about crypto, and that was interesting. That was on the Reaction channel if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, I think the way that we see CRO get to some of these levels that we want of like $5 or $10 or even higher than that, you need to see multiples that are burning off. They've already burned off 70 billion. This is the example of projects that actually burn off a high percentage of their supply and maybe even burning off a higher percentage of that supply. We know that CRO, there's a large majority of CRO that is staked, and that's why 16 million can still keep it in the top 20 because there's only 16 million in supply, or sorry, in volume, $16 million. And we're seeing that down to 65%. So seeing that at a low, you would expect to see, way lower ranking. But since there's so much support via, staking, I mean, that's why you're seeing this up in this level. And just imagine when it does have the amount of volume it should have. Yeah, you can store your ledger offline. It's a whole nother subject. Then it's bullish. Keep your seed phrase safe, and that's all there is to it. I don't get why a ledger makes me any more safe than if you can access my shit with your ledger. So what makes a ledger a little bit more safe is that, for like, let's say Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is owned by Binance, I believe. It's still owned by a company, right? They can shut down that wallet and then you have no access to the coins still. Even though it's on the chain and if you still have your keys, you still have access to the coins essentially. But if they shut down the wallet, just like they do Terra Station, that's the unique situation that you can't have with a ledger, right? You having that cold storage, you're not going to see that portion of it. So there's always one side to it that does make it more valuable. So while you're taking your ledger and you put it off to the side and put it, in your safe because it's your cryptocurrency, when you decide to take that out, you can take that out. There's nothing that they're shutting down, right? At least that's the way that I put it. But let's. Sounds like this ledger thing is a gimmick. It's like buying gold bond powder for the body, or gold bond powder for the feet. Same damn ingredients. Sort of, sort of. I would say there's definitely some things that there are probably one or two things that are different, that make it a little bit different. Um, but either way, you still have to have like your keys to it, your seed phrase to it. But you're right. I don't know what made you think of gold bond powder for the body and gold bond powder for the feet. Having separate ones is, yeah, that's dumb. That's that's pretty funny. I disagree. A ledger is legit. Generated keys offline versus online is what makes it cold storage versus hot storage. I think the ledger is legit as well. Trev throwing out a wisdom. No, it's great if you don't, if you physically don't um understand, it's okay to question things. You know, I don't understand everything and I question it as well. But when I do get an understanding of it, when I actually can break it down and get the ability to have it in my hand and understand what it's all about, maybe um, there's something different that we can look at that makes it more valuable to the normal person. Guys, we have 96 likes. If you can get this up to 100 likes, we're almost there. We're 4 likes away. Trev, you should try one out. Would love to see an unboxing video. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna unbox the other ledger. Um, but anyways, what we were talking about was Cronos. Getting to, I keep getting sidetracked, so I keep getting into conversations there. Cronos coin, and we may have a video on it today, just to really talk about this because we didn't talk about it much here, but we should have talked about it more. Um, I believe they came out with a new version of the ledger, new and improved. They have a bunch of different things there. Matt, did you get the new Tiger Woods game? I did not. Um, thanks for the show, bro. Getting ready for work. See ya. Yeah, I didn't get the new Tiger Woods game. I want to. I just haven't downloaded it because I'm in the middle of playing a bunch of other stuff. Like right now, I'm playing Call of Duty, which um, I should be streaming that because I'm trying to get all of my weapons gold. Um, and you have to go through like all of the upgrade stages and doing all these different challenges. It's tedious, especially like when you have a weapon that sucks and you still have to upgrade it. You still have to go through the process, and you're just dying constantly. Or when you have to get prone kills, so while you're laying down, um, it sucks because I don't lay down much. I run around and I quick scope and all these other things, and um, I don't want to lay down, but you know I have to do it, and then I end up dying a bunch of times again. Kronos rhymes with oh no's. Eh, coincidence? I think not. That's funny. Yeah, a bunch of ledgers from wired to Bluetooth. Yeah, I hear that the new Stacks is Bluetooth as well. Or read that. With the recent problem Lunic had with moving to Terra Station, to Terra Station, to Terra Rebels, or to Rebel Station, I had no problem. I just had to wait till they fixed the transaction and validator issue. So yeah, I know a lot of people are having issues with their validators to where they're like, oh, my validator's non-existent. I don't have my coins anymore. What's going on? It's showing an error message. Through Rebel Station, it was actually pretty easy to do everything. So once you link your wallet to here, it's easy to undelegate everything that you wanted to undelegate if you wanted to, or you can just link it directly. And if you have the keys and seed phrase and all of this stuff to your Terra Station wallet, then you don't need to undelegate or do anything. I'm undelegating in my video that I explained. I'm undelegating because my seed phrase is wrong. But I can go through my private keys. I just want to make sure I have everything. So with Terra Station, it's just not working out there. But Rebel Station, it will work out there. And also all the transactions. So if you're looking to sell something, it goes through with Rebel Station. Terra Station, it says successful, but then doesn't actually go through with it. There's definitely an issue there. I don't know if it's still having that issue because I haven't tried it because I already undelegated. And I don't have any staking rewards there. I don't know if I have any staking rewards on. Yeah, I have 0 staking rewards. So everything is released to my wallet. Can you give any explanation to why Luna 2 is up? We, the community, think it's not good. CRO 10x better or 10x better or 100x. Do I understand why Terra 2.0 is up? I have no idea why Terra 2.0 is up. I haven't checked it. But Terra Luna Classic is also up about 3%, I believe. So I know the Classic community doesn't like it, but the Terra 2.0 community does like it, and some people in the Classic community do like it. I'm in it for whatever investment I have left. I think I have like 10 that's left after investing in 100 and making money out of it, and putting that money into other places. I think I put it back into Terra Luna Classic, but I'm not 100% sure. Or I might have just pocketed it. I think I did, or put it into BNB. I can't remember. But this position does have potential. I'm not going to say it doesn't. And I think Cronos will definitely 10x. And it's 14x to 71x. If you're looking at, I think it's 71 or it's 70. See, 71x. Yeah, that's the thumbnail I created. PS5 future gaining. Can you give an explanation? I read that. If this exchange keep falling, or if these exchanges or these exchanges keep falling, whom are we going to sell your crypto to? That's definitely an interesting question. I don't think exchanges will go away. Exchanges, especially things like Binance and Coinbase, I think they will be here to stay. CRO, Cronos, Crypto.com will be here to stay as well, in my opinion. Some people don't or didn't believe that, but now they kind of backtracked on that. So I can use everything from Terra Station for Rebel Station. Yes. What's your expectation about Lunic? I still believe Lunic can definitely hit that, drop 0 to where it's at a $6 billion market cap. The problem is that now we're dealing with this whole proposal. It seems like there's always something. This proposal to take 50% of the burn volume. This is going to push people away from burning or doing anything that burns. And I believe we're going to probably say goodbye to Binance's burns as well. I made a video yesterday talking about it, and it's inevitable. I mean, if they're taking their 0.1%, the fee, not tax, they're taking the fee that's going from Binance, and they're going to take whatever's burned and mint half of it. That's not a good situation. I mean, maybe they'll keep doing it because it creates popularity and maybe it's bringing in new investors. But if it's not bringing in new investors, and if we're profiting, or the devs and the community is profiting off of Binance having a fee, that's not the way that you run business. Like if I owned a store and somebody came in and took all the things that were about to expire that I'm going to throw away, and they go and sell it, turn it around in that same day, I would be freaking pissed. I wouldn't give the coins to that community or to that person, because if they're making a whole business making more money than what Binance is making or what the business is making, which they won't because obviously Binance is making a lot of money. But if, let's say, the business that I have is, the other person is making more money profit wise than I'm making because of the fact that it's free that they're getting this, it's not a good situation. So yeah, I just hate what all happened with this disaster compared to FTX. All cold storage has an app that you pair with. Does it? News to me. All cold storage? You sure? All cold storage. Do you know something about the second and third airdrop of Luna 2? We had one airdrop till now. That's definitely a good point. I don't know anything about that. We'll have to look into that a little bit. Uh, we the live boys catch you in the Claybro stream. Supposed to be another Luna airdrop in December. No, I didn't keep up with that, but maybe. Good morning, Matt. You have mentioned that you own 300 million Shiba Inu. How much are you down from your initial investment? I'm down 2K. About that actually, because yeah, it's about that, $2,000 or $3,000 actually at this point. Yeah, so we're definitely down quite a bit with Shiba Inu of how much I invested. But again, I didn't invest. That's not the most that I invested into a project. The most that I invested into a project was, um, CRO. Second airdrop already came November 15th, and the next one is until 2023 in May, I believe. Well, why does the supply look lower than where it was when it started? It was at like 200 million when it started. Now the supply is lower um, overall. Like people have staked their coins. Maybe that's the case. They staked half of it. I think CRO will dip to 3 cents. It does. I'm taking I'm definitely buying a lot more because that means that I can get to that 100K mark, but I don't think it will dip to 3 cents. I don't think it will. I think 5 was a low point because of the thought of crypto.com going bankrupt. Some people brought it up. And that's not the case. Not the case at all. Guys, we got about 10 minutes to this live stream. If you have any questions we want to talk about, feel free to, chat away. CRO will drop to, yeah, I don't think that's true. But CRO daily burn is insane. So this is where I struggle because I don't see these burns that are supposed to be happening, and I've seen the burns that go through. I've seen the burns that go through. Um, we don't see any updates to what's actually taking place. Are they truly burning, or is it something that's minting to go on another chain? Like, I don't know. Or burning to mint on another chain. Matt, not plugging Vault, but they are burning 2%. They're burning 2% if you buy Lunic from their Vault change. Then realistically, they're burning 1%. Are they just trying to apply themselves to every single cryptocurrency that has some form of popularity? Any thoughts on this said Twitter crypto? I'll have to give my thoughts on the NFA channel. But that would be sort of dumb because a lot of people are pushing that Dogecoin will be the cryptocurrency of Twitter. Um, Uh, I don't see anything on that. Do you guys have an article? Anybody have an article on something like that? Because all I see is Twitter is launching a dedicated crypto team, and part of its push towards decentralization. Um, so obviously that's a big step, and I think that's great to see. Um, detail wise in the news. Didn't get any more Luna in November. Was there something I was supposed to do? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, sir. Daily burn. I was always checking the address. So yeah, I check that address all the time, like checking to see what is actually burning out of everything there. Because you see, let's go to holders, and you're seeing 77.8 billion that has been burned. However, that's not updated on the um, on Coin Market Cap. But then if you go into the dead wallet, you're going to see a ton that comes out. In a day. You're going to see 900, 400, 400 here. It was a lot more before. Now it seems like it's less. Within 24 hours, it used to be like thousands or hundreds of thousands, if not millions, actually. Been a while since I was able to get on your live feed. Well, I appreciate you being here, Jesse Miller. Me neither. DJ made my exchange. Wait, me neither. DJ. Maybe my exchange took it. Good morning, DJ Trev. Hope all is well. Matt, you have heard anything about Shib Game burning their profits? No, they tend to go silent with things like this. So I haven't seen a damn thing about the Shib Game burning any type of profits. People downloaded it, people played it, people bought things, and there's nothing that has happened there. At least as far as I know. Maybe I missed the memo, but I have not seen any burns that have gone through for Shiba Inu there. New to crypto, really trying to understand it all. Do you have any sites you suggest to really learn about it? So, um, no, I do want to make like because what I plan to do is I know there's no like breakdown into how to understand crypto, how to understand blockchain because there's a lot. It's definitely complicated. Um, uh, I was looking into detail to see because they do have blockchain courses and they have a blockchain course at Cornell, and I haven't even seen how much it costs, but I'm sure it costs a lot. I mean, it's Cornell, so I would think that it costs quite a bit um, to go through this course and get your certification in blockchain. But then I would basically go through and, you know, kind of reiterate what that course is showing and obviously include that on Patreon because that's what I want to do is create a full course, but I don't know how to structure it. Because the way that I look at it, a way that I look at crypto doesn't really explain everything that you need to know about cryptocurrency for the long term gain. Like I usually look at the trading aspect of it, the gain aspect of it, not really the long term aspect of it, because I'm not looking at that right now. For some, yes, and understanding the application there, but not everything. Hey Matt, I think Shiv is only good for swing or daily trades. Huh. I mean, right now probably, but it's still not even making major moves, so I wouldn't even say that. Why don't Lunic burn 50% of staking rewards? It don't cost anyone nothing. That's we need the exchange to do for everyone to contribute to the supply and go down faster. That's what what do you think, Matt? So this is what I've been saying is like why are they pushing on the tax per se? Why are they going to the tax to do this 109.83? I think a better idea would have been to attack staking rewards, right? And I'm not saying that you're attacking them, but to go after staking rewards would have been the better option. Because then you're going after free money. So if you're taking 50% of that, people will still be upset, but you're taking a certain percentage of money that you know is going to happen, not worrying about volume. This is the money that's coming from staking rewards in order to fund it. And it makes sense. You just essentially say that you're lowering staking rewards when in fact the staking rewards are higher and you're capturing a certain percentage of that. I feel like that's the better option to go about. Instead of reminting what is burned, because now you're taking away from the CEXs, which again, I'll explain in another video. I want to break it down in another video. But I know that there's definitely a problem here. Now, I don't want to over explain because I know we're getting to about the time where I'm going to stop, and I'm going to start creating videos because I do have to, I'm going to try and get to the golf course so I can actually play 18 today. I usually only play like 9 because I don't have the time. I rhymed again. See? I just, in my mind, I'm a lyrical genius. But I have to try and create these videos, edit what I need to edit, get the videos posted that I want to post, and go from there. So CRO has a double bottom on a weekly frame, which means liquidity is coming. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm bullish on SHIB, but the devs need to be escorted to the gallows. Okay. Guys, thank you for hitting the like button on this video. You know, we got 130 likes. I appreciate you guys. When's the mixtape coming out? I don't know. Whenever I can get in my brother's studio. That's, you're a poet and you don't even know it. It's supposed to be you're a poet and don't even know it. You said you're poetic. But I got what you're saying. Any news about Lunatics? Lunatics token, not really much news. I think while you're at the bottom, you don't really want a ton of crazy news right now. Like I think when they do introduce or get introduced on other exchanges, that will be big. I'm still obviously holding Lunatics, and I've been doing giveaways for people on Twitter as well. So if you want to be a part of those giveaways, go over to Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I've done 2 or 3 giveaways so far, giving away, 3 million Luna, giving away 3 million Luna T, 5 million Luna T, and I'll continue to do that. If they meant more Lunic, we would lose a lot of people. I agree. No one wants minting, but somehow the validators voted for that. And I understand we need funding, but that's not the way to do it. It's not. They're only minting what we have burned, or not what we have burned, but a portion of what we have burned. So no matter what, the supply will go down. It's just that they're still minting. Like it gives me less value. If I go out and burn, I feel as though it's not as valuable, and I don't want to burn because they're taking 50% of it. And yes, it's going to the community. Maybe I can feel great about that and know that we will have funding and they need to be funded. But I don't know. Realistically, how do we get a CRO to $5? Do you think we get to $125 billion market cap, or do there's some big burn and lower fees? So I think there's a potential for both. I think $125 billion market cap is a lot where we stand right now. But when it comes to the next bull run and we see cryptocurrency even more relevant than what it was before and how many people are in it, and instead of being at a $3 billion market cap, we're at a $7 or $10 billion market cap, we start to see some of these coins that are in the top that are exchange coins for the top exchanges that are there. You're going to see them run. You're going to see them start to compete with BNB market cap wise, maybe even price wise, depending on the burns. And I think Cronos could get there. But anyways, I think that's pretty much the only time in this video that I've really talked about Cronos, even though it's been up on the screen. So guys, I'm gonna do a video on it where I actually explain it and I don't get interrupted by a lot of comments, which I love your comments. Don't get me wrong. I love comments and I love to be able to respond to you guys. But I do get sidetracked quite a bit. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. There's giveaways that happen over there. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of different things that I put over there that's quick and easy and to the point. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, members. Thank you, Richard, for the super chat. And anybody else that sends anything, I really appreciate you guys.